Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I am going over some books that I got that are quilt related, that are slow stitch related, embroidery, magazines I got from Barnes & Noble. I made a portion of something on my shelf. Now this is my craft room and I do not have any closets, so that's why you see everything on a shelf. My whole wall is a shelf. So right here in this black box here is where I put my quilting books and my embroidery books. So I'm going to share what's in there and what I got new. I will take out each book and show it, yeah, so you can see it, and I will flip through. So if you want to see what's inside each book. So here we go. So this first book I got from Barnes & Noble. I walked in and I searched the shelves and I was like, what can I use as a reference to learn all the stitches? So this book has been wonderful because I've been watching YouTube and then I don't understand how to do the stitch, and I go to this book and learn how to do it in this book. So it's called Embroidery, a step-by-step guide to more than 200 stitches. It's by Lucinda Ganderton. Yeah, so I'm going to flip through a little bit just to show what is actually in this book. Really nice stuff in here, but what I really like about this book is the stitches. So here's all the stitches that you can learn. I learned quite a bit. I've been learning at least one stitch a week, and I've been doing more and more as I go. So this has a lot of stitches, and then not only does it show it here, then it has a description of actually how to do it. So let's go to this one since I learned this one. This is a chain stitch. It tells you step 1, step 2, step 3. It is amazing and great to learn. This is an easy one. It tells you what level, and really enjoyed going through this book. How I use this is there's a reference in the back of the book, and say I wanted to go to the chain stitch, so I would look for a chain and it will tell me what page number, and then it's on page 44 and it would bring me to this. And I use this book a lot. I just grab it when I want to learn something new or to review a stitch that I was like, oh, I learned that last week, but I don't remember how to do it. So this is a great book to have and learn more stuff. There's so much to learn in here. So that's my first book. So very good book. Okay, the second book that I got at Barnes & Noble is called The Complete Photo Guide to Needlework. Now this one has, again, the same stitches as the embroidery book, but this one adds beads and ribbons. So that's why I bought this. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have bought it, but as you can see, there's beads on here. They add beads, and I want to learn how to do that and add some beads to my projects. So look, they have buttons, beads, and so I'm going to flip through a little bit. Look, there's some embroidery. This is a great book. So right here is the regular, this is the French knot stitch. It goes step by step, just like the embroidery book, but this one has more stuff in. Let me get to some ribbon. So here's ribbon and thread, and I wanted to use my ribbon in my stash. So I have a lot of ribbon from Stampin' Up, and here you do stitching with ribbon, which was really cool. Look, they made flowers here, rosebuds, satin stitch with ribbon. Yeah, and I wanted to, here's where they did ribbon and beads. So bead coaching over ribbon. So yeah, Quilts. Very great book. Very good reference book. It has a lot of stuff to learn. Love this book as well. And again, I got this at Barnes & Noble, and it was quite expensive. $24.99 for this one. But well worth it. And this other book was here. This one was $16.99, the Embroidery Book. So both from Barnes & Noble. That's that. Okay, so while I was in Barnes & Noble, I love to get magazines. So I picked out 3 magazines. The first one I got was Fat Quarter Friendly Quilts, Quilters World, and I wanted some books to learn and use up my fat quarters. So this is what I picked out. Love this one as well. There's a lot of projects in here that I want to do. I love going to Barnes & Noble and flipping through the books, and you will see some of them that I bought from Amazon that I didn't flip through and I didn't really like as well. But here we go. This is a flip through of the magazine, and I'll tell you which ones I bought, which ones made me buy this book. I love this block here. It's a table runner. Hopefully you can see it up close. I love that pattern, and here it is up closer. So it's only 3 blocks. Love the different colors in it, and it's a table runner. I'll do very quickly. It's hand pieced applique. Love that. So I certainly will be hopefully making one of these one day. And there is the descriptions. Look how pretty that is. I love it how it uses different fat quarters to make this block. So that's the first one. The second one that I loved was this. You know I love purple. I am definitely making this. This is called Pansy Paradise. This is a table runner. Love it. You will certainly be seeing this from me. I will be copying this because I love the pattern. I love to do applique. So yeah. So that actually this whole book already I want to make 2 things out of it. So yeah. So this one's really nice as well. This is a bigger table runner type thing. Yeah, and this, I love this as well. There you go. There's my applique. Love doing the hand stitching around that. It's another tablecloth. I will certainly be making this for the spring. It looks very easy and fast to do. So that is that. Look, they even made things to put on the napkins. So that's pretty neat. See the napkin holder, and that's what it looks like. So yeah, this is a great magazine. I think I might even get a subscription to this one because I love everything in this magazine. So yeah, some flowers. So it has all of the patterns to do it. This one I love as well. I love using different colors and stuff. So this is called Island Denim, and the block is like this. It's called an Island Steps block. So that's pretty cool. Stars. Yeah, this is well worth it. I love how they give you the patterns to reuse. And this one's a fun one as well. So yeah, a great magazine. I definitely think I may buy the subscription to this one because I loved everything. Even this one, look at that, how pretty that one is. Using up all fat quarters. Love it, love it, love it. Very pretty. So yeah, and there's the basics of quilting. And this magazine was, how much was it? Does it even say? This magazine was $9.99, which was well worth it. I certainly will be doing something from this magazine. Love the pansy and all that. So definitely worth the $10 that I paid for it. Okay, so the next magazine I got was Sewing for Beginners. I need to learn how to sew more. And I do have some quilting experience, but I don't have some sewing. I like to make little gadgets and little things like bookmarks or whatever. Something small, even pillowcases I'll be making. So this one was $9.99 from Barnes & Noble. And this has just step-by-step how to pin, how to cut, how to press, how to pick out fabrics, threading your machine. It's just basic. But I wanted to learn how to hem, learn seam finishes. Yeah, so using trim. Yeah, so this is a great reference to learn. This is hand stitching, gathering ruffles, elastics, adding zippers. I definitely want to make some pouches or something like that. So great reference on how to do all this stuff. So I love this one as well. It's definitely a great reference book. So that's the Sewing for Beginners. Okay, so the next magazine I got was Love Embroidery. So this one I could not flip through because it was in a plastic bag when I got it. Got it from Barnes & Noble for $13.99. I believe that this is an international book because it was in a plastic bag, so you couldn't flip through it. But I love this little person with the flowers around it. I love the pin cushion. The back just has that on it. So I bought this out of whim, and it did come with this. So it came with the pattern to make these flower things and this flower thing. So it's an iron-on design. So it came with this. And certainly I want to practice making my stitches, and I thought this would be fun to do. So that's that. So in here, lots of stitching. The dog, there's a firefly there. Okay, so the different types of needles to use. Here's the pattern there. Yeah, look, they made a book cover for a Kindle, so that's pretty neat. And here is the reflection thing, and they show you how to stitch it and what stitches to do. So this is a nice book as well. I want to make the pin cushion. I think that will be fast to make. So yeah, trailing leaves. And one step at a time with the blocks. Look at that. That's pretty neat too. That is a Let's Hang Out. Master the punch needle technique and stitch this bright and beautiful plant pot. I don't have plants in my house, but that's pretty neat. Look at the stitching on that. That's pretty neat to learn. And that looks like it uses regular wool. Oh, look at that, out to blanch. So yeah, really cute stuff in here. So that is this magazine. Oh, it even has the pattern for the dog. Here's the pattern for the dog. So yeah, so that's the magazines I got from Barnes & Noble. Okay, so now moving on to Amazon. I bought 3 books from Amazon. Now, I did not see these books before, except for the one that I bought. This one, I saw this on someone's YouTube channel, so I needed to buy it. So this is a 2-hour cross stitch book. It has 515 fabulous designs, and this is by Patrice Borens. And I did see this on YouTube. Someone had it. I don't remember what YouTuber I saw it on, but I needed to have this. I thought it was really neat. So let me flip through to show you why I purchased this book. This is an old book. I got this used from Amazon. Yeah, so this is why I wanted the book. It has the alphabet, and I want to do an alphabet block type thing. And I thought this was really cool. It tells you what stitches to use, what colors to use. It has the pattern. It has the pattern over here. It shows you what it will look like as finished. So I thought this was really cool. So that's the main reason why I purchased this book. But it has lots and lots of flowers, butterflies, animals. You name it, it's in this book. So yeah, really enjoyed looking through this. Lots of stuff to go through. Animals, fishes, sun. I will definitely be making something from this book. Great reference. Here's another alphabet in hearts. So that's cool. They have numbers, which is here. Great. I think I might do a 51. So for the year. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do 2021 in this. I think I might do that. Yeah, to put on one of my blocks. So that would be cool. So you definitely be seeing something from this book recreated from me throughout the year. So lots of stuff in here. Great reference point. I got to get some embroidery cross stitch things. I could probably do it on regular fabric. Oh, they have a bunny rabbit. That's cool for Easter. I like that. So yeah, this is a great book. Love this book. Well worth the amount of money that I paid for this. I don't remember how much it was, but it was from Amazon, and I will put the link below. So that's that. Okay, so moving on to the last two books I got from Amazon. Now, I did not see these before. So I got Quilt As You Go because I have a problem of starting tops and not finishing them. So I want to do the Quilt As You Go, and you quilt each block separately. And I needed to learn, even though I watched YouTube, and I still wanted the book reference. So I got this one. I got the second book that she wrote. It's called Made Vintage. And she has 51 blocks in here, 9 projects, 3 joining methods. So I wanted to have my own reference, so I didn't go on YouTube too much. So we're going to flip through this a little bit. So just squares. Yeah. So she goes through a few blocks, and then at the back it shows you how to join them. So great. It has patterns to do. Yeah. So 51 block patterns. So here's the block patterns, and it shows you how to cut them and all that. So making the blocks. Yeah, so here's the pinwheel, and actually it doesn't tell you what, it just says the blocks, and it doesn't say what it is called. Yeah, make the block, fabric. Here's another like pinwheel type one, and it tells you how many squares you need and all that. Oh, I like this one too. This is a needle thread thing. I was definitely making one of these. So yeah, so I got this book, and here is how you put it together, and you do block by block already, and then it just gets bigger and bigger as you go, and then it's complete. So yeah, so I wanted this book. So that's a great reference. Now the next book that I got from Amazon, not looking at it, I had no idea. I just wanted this book because it's a fat quarter quilts. It's made with fat quarters. So I thought I would like this one, but I wasn't too happy with this one. But I'm going to flip through to show you what designs are in here. and maybe I'll change my mind while I go through it. But yeah, it says 66 designs in here. So let's flip through. Maybe I don't like the designs. They look intricate to me, more advanced than I think I want to do. So here, it takes two. Yeah, there's the log cabin. So that's pretty neat. I already have some log cabin blocks that I want to put together, so I could make a wall hanging with it. Yeah, it's like very busy quilts, like using like different fabrics. They look busy to me. This is a yo-yo one, made with all circles. They have embroidery in here. Yeah, I like this one. It's busy, but I think it's easy because it's all squares and rectangles. I like that. And look, they have it in a different color. Like that, like that. Wonky. There's the colored wheel. Yeah, so this has a lot of stuff, but a lot of it looks like very hard, advanced stuff that I don't really want to do. Oh, there's a Halloween one. Oh, I like this one. Purple. Love it. And it looks like it's fast to do too. This looks very fast. That's what I want, fast, because then I feel like I can accomplish something. So that's it for my new books. So here are the books again. Highly recommend this one. This one too. Love it. So, and my magazine. So here we go. Here's all my stacks of stuff. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video.